go. And OP going to be starting off with the ball first. Habibi to kick off. And we are underway. Jig going to be on the return. Jig making it through all the way to the 35. Decent return coming out from OP. And he's going to start off in the old standard formation that used to be prevalent. And going on to the out route to Jig. Jig able to make the catch a little behind his receiver right there. His receiver did have to step up. But nonetheless, a 9-yard gain, and it's already 2nd and 1. Instant lineman leak, but Mr. Christ going to be coming in for the sack. T-Pack not able to hold him. 4-man blitz coming through. It was picked up nicely, able to get it out to Trizzy for 13 yards. 4th and 2. And LS looking to turn this ball over very quickly. Eric able to get to the outside. Going to throw this one to Graphic. Graphic makes the grab. Trying to find some room. Cannot. Gain of 16. Eric, even if he didn't have Graphic, definitely had room to run and would have been able to get the first down anyway. Alto had sold that outside edge contain. And Eric able to step up through the gap. And you're going to go to the end zone. What a catch by Trizzy. Diving grab. Great throw from Eric too. And they're going to go for 2 points, trying to put LS into a chasing position. And Eric just able to easily run that in. And on the return, getting it to the 35. So they're going to have the same starting field position as OP. So Longshots. Let's see what they can do to answer to this 8-0 lead by OP. And OP going with a 3-4 with Eric on a spy. And T-Pack able to get behind Mr. Christ and get through to the QB. If they're in a 3-4, that center should be able to pick up the nose tackle. Habibi, with plenty of time, even though it's a 4-man rush, is thrown to an OP member. I think he wanted to get Hypers on the corner route, but it looks like Hypers went to the post. And Trizzy able to get the pick for OP. Definitely a miscommunication on that part. Eric trying to get away from the pressure. He does. And Eric getting it all the way to the 44. What a great run from Eric. Able to dodge that pressure from only a 3-man, but he only had 2 blockers since he sent Gardner out on that leak. Eric going out to his right, able to avoid Mr. Christ. And just going to throw this one away. And Longshots is getting a little too frequent with the dives. They just got to try to contain Eric and not go for the sack all the time. And Eric has a man open, but Graphic misjudges it and jumps to the right of it. A misplay by Graphic, and that would have been a touchdown right there. Another 4-man rush, but Eric able to get to that edge, but he tries to cut back inside, and Habibi, I'm guessing is Malik, is on there for the sack. Eric having to drop back, throwing it towards the sideline. Trizzy able to come down with it. What a catch by Trizzy, 34 yards, 1st and 10. Eric staying in the pocket, now rolling out to the right. And he's gonna get tackled for a 0-yard gain. That was an interesting tactic by Eric to trust that Habibi wasn't going to be rushing up that center. Eric now having to drop back, gonna go towards the left. He has Graphic, and Graphic able to come down with it. Touchdown, OP. And let's see if they can get another 2-point conversion. Eric to Trizzy on that slant route. And it is 16-0 in favor of OP. Not looking good for LS so far, but we'll see if they can make adjustments to this line down the stretch. Yeah, the only thing I can say about Longshots right now is that they need to address the line situation. They're not really containing Eric at all. They're trying to go for the sack, but it just isn't working. They keep missing him. And gonna go deep downfield, just out of the reach of Trizzy. Trizzy almost comes up with a 2nd interception. Overthrows Fuse. Four-man rush. Able to avoid the pressure. Stepping back. Gonna go deep downfield. He has a man behind him. And Hyper's not able to come down with it. It's slightly overthrown. Gonna go to the sideline. He's got Fuse. Fuse able to get that 1st down and give new life to Longshots, getting that 1st and 10. If I was Longshots, I'd probably be trying to go for a run here. Try to open up this passing game a little bit more, and Eric gets a face pick. He tries to go for the comeback route, but Eric able to jump and grab that ball out of the air. Now OP looking to just completely dominate this game. Eric trying to avoid the rush. Keeps dropping back. Going to go out to his leak for T-Pack. T-Pack diving forward for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. And we're still in this 1st quarter. We'll see if OP can get a 3-possession lead by the end of the 1st quarter. Eric dodging the dive. Gonna go end zone, and he has Jig. Ivers tried to undercut the route, but it was a little higher than anticipated, and Jig is able to come down with it. Jig probably was able to body block just slightly right there. Eric looking for the run, and he dives in. What a great run by Eric. Good patience. And it is now 24-0. And OP are just dominating right now. We'll see if Longshots can answer any of these points that they have put on the board. Both of the LS drives that have happened so far have ended in interceptions. And he's going to take the run. Gardner able to get the tackle from behind. And that is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. With the 2nd quarter starting, it is 24-0 in favor of OP. Malik rolling out to the left. Trying to avoid the pressure, he does. But Gardner from behind again gets the sack. Loss of 7, and it is 3rd and 13. And even though he is getting enough time, sometimes because he is avoiding the pressure himself, there's not really anybody open to target. He's going to go for Gronk on the right. Not there. Slightly overthrown. And that has been the story of this game so far. Slightly overthrown or just not in the reach of his receiver. 4th and 13. He has plenty of time, but they're just covering everything right now. Gonna go for the 2v1, and Graphic is able to come down with it. Graphic in the 2v1 situation. He kind of threw it right to Graphic. He didn't throw leverage to any of his receivers on that one. And OP, again, starting with great field position because of the interceptions. Throwing deep downfield, and Gardner comes down with it, the league play. Let's see what Eric decides to do here. Will he try to run for it, or will he go for a quick out? And he's gonna run for it right up the gut. No one able to stop him. And OP looking unstoppable in this game. And again, 2-point conversion, no good. First failed 2-point conversion of the game for OP. And it is 30-0. With 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter, we might be looking at a major blowout here. Unless LS decide to turn something on. But OP, seeing both Title and DS lose their first games of this week, are going to be looking to really climb their way back into this position. LS on the run. Malik getting 12 yards on the play. Having to counter roll right, but Eric getting the tackle from behind. And it seems like the line really is turning on that pressure now to force Malik to even more, to try to make him throw even more. They don't want him running, and they are doing a good job of containing him. Malik might just have to throw this one away, and he does. Graphic able to come down with it out of bounds, but I think OP is just really into the game right now, really dialed in, and I think they believe they can win anything that is in the air. Gonna go deep downfield, slightly overthrown. Trizzy actually able to get in front of Fuse. I don't know if Fuse didn't have another slide to try and get to that ball. But it looks like Trizzy was able to hold on to a lot of stam during that. Enough at least for a slide. Malik trying to step up, avoiding Eric. Deep downfield. And that is another interception. Graphic coming down with it again. And that one was decently thrown. I'm not sure who the receiver was that was being targeted on that one. I forgot. Eric on the run. But it looks like they had a chance to gain spot, but Graphic was able to back up into it first. And now let's see what OP do here. Oh, also able to get the sack. 12-yard loss. 2nd and 22. Eric moving up, getting past the pressure, and gets it to Graphic. Graphic able to make the grab, get the first down, gain of 23. Completely negating the sack that just happened. Eric getting under a lot of pressure here, and Mr. Christ able to get the sack there. Loss of 17. And it looks like Longshots now are able to adjust to Eric. And they are putting some pressure on him, and it looks like it was a bat down. And luckily this adjustment came in the second quarter, so they do have a chance to turn things around, but it'll be very difficult with this score line. Oh, you can't let Eric step up there, but that is underthrown. And it is an interception by Malik. And maybe some new life for Longshots, but let's see if they can capitalize on this situation. He might have Hypers right there. He does. And Hyper is able to get the first down. Malik rolling out to the left. Looks like a bit of a chip block. He's trying to avoid this pressure. Able to counter roll. Getting back up to the line. Gonna go out to the leak. He's got Ryan Fitz. Ryan down the sideline, gets out of bounds. Probably a smart decision right there with 31 seconds remaining on the clock. But you don't want to leave too much time with OP to get points back on the board. Malik able to dodge, getting 9 yards, and they're going to have to do a hurry-up offense right here. 22 seconds left in the half. He might do another run to the left. And he will try, but T-Pack gets past Mr. Christ, and it's a loss of 1, 3rd and 2. 16 seconds left to go. He's going to try for it again. He gets the edge, and he is able to dive into the end zone. Good vision right there to get through. And LS put their first points on the board for the game. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Patience, looking for it, and he jumps out of bounds before he can throw the ball. Unfortunate error right there. So it is going to be 6-30. And we are almost into halftime now. Graphic going to be on the return. 9 seconds left to go. They can do 2 to 3 plays right here, depending on how quick they are. If they are able to get an out route to Trizzy right here, they might be able to get to 50 range. But Ryan Fitz is on the sack, and a timeout is called. If I was Eric, I'd probably just run out this clock and let the half end. Eric is able to step up to the line, though. He is going to run it. Maybe looking for a miracle here, but no miracle will come through on that run. And we do have a pause coming through. And going to be beginning the second half. Eric kicking off. And LS not going to be able to grab it. So they are going to start at the 20. So not good field position for LS to start out with this half. Malik able to avoid the pressure and get the first down. Stack with a very long dive. Able to reach him at the very edge of it. Malik rolling out to the left. Eric on him, pushing him back. Gonna go to the right. And it is caught by Hypers over Trizzy. Trizzy tries to undercut it, but Hypers actually did have spot right there, and it looks like LS is going to be driving down this field. Let's see if they can get another touchdown in. Hypers diving forward to the 5. First and goal. It looks like this should be free room to the left to run. And it is. Malik able to run up the left side for the touchdown for LS. Malik looking for the end zone, and he does have fuse for the 2-point conversion. And it is 14-32 unanswered scores so far from LS. And they are starting to climb back into this game. And there is plenty of time left on the clock to do so. They are down only by 16, so it is a 2-possession game right now. Eric getting pushed back, gonna throw this one downfield. Trizzy able to come down with it though. And now they are in LS territory. Trying to keep the 2-possession lead, make it a 3-possession lead. But Christ able to get the sack right there. Eric, another leak play. Even with the leak, oh, but the sack comes through. I was about to say, even with the leak, Eric does have time. But apparently not enough time to find somebody that is open. 4-man blitz. Trizzy gets the reception, gets the first down. Bringing it back towards the center of the field. Getting 31 yards. And another OP first down. And he's going to have Jig in the backfield right here. This is going to be an interesting play. Let's see what they decide to do with it. And it is a screen out to Jig. Jig able to get through and get the first down. And in red zone territory, OP looking to answer the 2 scores LS have put up, and Eric just has free running room and able to dive in. Just no one in front of him to stop him. And it is 36, about to be possibly 38 or 37, depending on what they pick. And they are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Going for it all, and they don't get it. And that is actually really big for Longshots right now. With them only getting 6 points there. Malik looking for some room, able to get it only to the 36 or 37. Malik rolling out to the right. Plenty of time this time. Should have fuse, but cannot avoid Eric. He possibly could have had fuse coming across the middle right there, but decided not to go for him. The graphic did have a slide. Stepping up to the right, has room. Gonna go for the run. Trying to save as much stamina as he can. Now sprinting. Gets 21 yards on the run. And Longshots get a first down. Rolling out to the left. Able to avoid Eric. Stepping back. Gonna go for the leak. He has Alto. Alto taking it down the sideline. Trying to dodge Trizzy. Does get past Trizzy, but Jig able to get the tackle. And 1st and 10 inside the red zone for LS. And running up the gut is Malik. Malik getting 3 yards on that carry. And Malik gonna do the same thing. Plenty of room. And walks backwards into the end zone, wasting a little bit of clock. And they are going to go for the 2-point conversion. I don't think they had to go for the 2-point conversion anymore. And looking for the run. Goes towards the center, and Gronk makes the reception right there. And the score now is 22-36. LS starting to claw their way back. Slowly but surely. They're closing the gap on OP. And Malik able to get the tackle at the 25. Eric stepping back. Able to run up to the left. No containment there. Gonna go to the sideline. Has Trizzy. Trizzy able to come down with it. And Malik on the tackle. But they are starting to lose containment on Eric again. And right towards the center. Graphic is wide open. Who was supposed to be covering that man? Because no one was even within 10 yards when he caught that ball. Eric gonna take the run on this one, getting 9 yards on the first down. 2nd and 1, and time is going to tick away, and the third quarter will end after this play. Eric looking for something, gonna go towards the end zone, slightly overthrown, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter with OP 36, LS 22, and they're gonna go with this weird looking play. Jig staying on to block. Eric running to the left, has room, looking for the end zone, and is able to dive in, getting past Gronk. Handoff to Jig. First handoff I've seen, and they do get the 2-point conversion off of it, and that is the stam boost that you get when you hand off the ball. And OP up 44-22, doubling LS's score. It is a 3-possession lead right now so far. Gonna go deep downfield. Just slightly overthrown for Gronk. They're trying to look to get back into this game quickly, and time is ticking away. It is the fourth quarter, so they are gonna have to play with a little bit of I'm at a loss for words. But gonna get it out to Ryan Fitz on the leak. Good first down right there. Urgency. That's the word I was looking for. They're gonna have to play with a little bit of urgency. Malik gonna roll out to the right. But Stash able to get the sack. 12-yard loss. 2nd and 22. Malik rolling out to the left. 4 blockers. And Stack's still able to get the sack. They bring in 5. They brought in the person that was supposed to be playing the running back as a spy and rushing 4. And Eric gets the sack. It's 4th and 41. They're going to have to 50 ball this one. And they're going to have to try and get Malik up to the line. They have to buy him just enough time to throw this one up. He's going to throw it. It's going to be short. Few was able to come down with it, but he needed to step up a little bit more there to get the max distance on that throw. An unfortunate turn of events for LS, and it looks like this game might be getting put away. Gets it to Jig for the first down. Time ticking away. LS gonna try to make something happen on defense. As they can force Eric to make a bad pass, then they might have a chance. And Mr. Christ able to get the sack. Hey, what's up? Eric with plenty of time, able to avoid the rush and tries to, I think, throw it to T-Pack right there, but throws it into the ground. And they are overloading this right side, maybe looking to get a sack here. No, it's just going to be a 4-man coverage. But Trizzy was allowed to get behind Fuse. Fuse should have stayed a little bit further back. And OP with another first down. Eric throws it to Malik. Malik gonna try to return this one, getting 11 yards after the interception. And Longshots may be looking to get some more points on the board. It is 1:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. I don't know if they do have enough time to come back, but they need to try to get something. T-Pack with the sack. Great containment from OP line. And they are probably just going to have to try to take shots down the field. And another sack. Eric with the sack this time. 4-man rush. And they are just forcing LS back. Looking to get enough time. He doesn't have enough time. He might have Gronk over the top. Oh, and Gronk not able to come down with it. If Gronk backs up a little bit more there, he does have a play on that ball. Stack getting through. Trying to look. Not getting the sack. Malik with enough time to get it away. And Hypers comes down with it for LS, and they get new life into this drive. Malik rolling out to the right. Plenty of time this time. Gonna go for Gronk. It looks a little bit overthrown, and Jig comes down with the interception. And after a great play, OP come up with a great play of their own. Thank you, Sparks, for the follow. And they are probably just going to run out this clock. They have the win in the bag. Fake handoff to Jig. Play action. And it is intercepted by Gronk. Gronk gets it right back for his team. Malik rolling out to the right. Able to counter roll, going to the leak. Has Ryan Fitz. Able to get past Trizzy. Good block. And that is a touchdown for Longshots. 43 seconds left to go. They are going to go for 2. But as long as OP doesn't make a mistake, OP has this win in the bag. And all they need to do is close out the game. And Stack coming in with a sack right there. Graphic gonna be on the return. Oh, going down the sideline. He might have had a little bit more room, but he slides out of bounds after a 27-yard kick return. And I am liking this look from OP with Jig in the backfield. Another play action. But Alto able to get the sack there. 33 seconds left to go. LS already calling their timeouts. Eric throwing to Trizzy. Trizzy comes down with it. Trizzy looking to make some moves. And it is 3rd and 12. 12-yard gain for Trizzy and Eric right there. Eric backing up. Throwing this one to Trizzy again. Trizzy able to get the first down. And that is basically the end of the game. The clock is going to just tick away. 9 seconds left. Eric should just look for a run here or back up and throw this one up. And which he does. He has Graphic, and Graphic not able to get into the end zone or out of bounds. And that is going to be the end of the game, with OP winning convincingly 44-28. LS looked good in the second half, but it was that first half that really had killed them. And we will take a look at the stats after the game. With Malik passing for 293 yards, rushing for 15 of those, getting 4 TDs, 10 tackles, and a sack. With Eric, 477 passing yards with a 71% completion rating, or completion percentage, and throwing and running for 6 TDs, 4 sacks, and 8 tackles, and getting an interception himself. That face pick really killed LS on their second drive, I believe. But yeah, there's a lot of sacks coming in from OP side. Even LS had a lot of sacks. Mr. Christ with 5. But they weren't able to put enough pressure on Eric during the first half. He was able to just run basically right through for the most part. He only has 9 rushing yards, but he got the rushing yards where they had counted. And of course, he's going to lose a lot of yards to the sacks. I liked the look that they were doing with Jig in the backfield with doing play actions and stuff like that. It worked sometimes, didn't work other times. But I don't know how much practice they have with it. And it looks like Graphic, Jig, and Trizzy all have a touchdown each. Ryan Fitz with the, looks like the only receiving touchdown. Hypers with 116 yards. Receiving. Trizzy with 238. A lot of comeback routes to Trizzy that ended up getting more yards after the catch. But a great game from OP. And they are really close. I think they're only a game back right now from title and Dark Side. So they are in the hunt for playoff contention with only a few weeks left to go. Each game is more important than the last. And this game was really important for OP to try and close that gap. And I think LS might have been 3rd in their division. So this is not looking too well for them. But they still have a couple games that they can come back from. And we will go ahead and switch it to the final score. I think you guys saw the stats for long enough. With Overpowered beating Longshots 44-28.